prosperous farmers. The smiles on the faces of these villagers associated with fish farming and fish production tell the incredible story of the unmatched success of Mission Kakatiya. This lush greenery, right in the middle of the scorching heat of May and June, is in stark contrast to Warangal's earlier reputation as a dry and drought-prone area. But things have changed. Mission Kakatiya has transformed what were barren areas into lush green fields.
Da.
51-year-old Narsimha Reddy grows paddy. He is also involved in poultry farming and selling milk. This is his old ancestral house. He has recently built a new house. Now the old house is used to store all the implements needed for farming and cattle rearing, while he lives in the new house with his family. Preparations are currently underway for the sowing of the paddy crop, and the seeds have to be filled in sacks and taken to the fields. Narsimha Reddy is being helped in this by his son Akhileshwar Reddy, who is currently studying for an MBA.
Are you enjoying? Because you are doing MBA also and you are doing this work also.
It's okay for me for up to completing my studies, but afterwards I have to do something which is in my passion.
Once the problem of lack of irrigation water had been taken care of, Narsimha Reddy's crops doubled, and so did his income. Not only that, the price of land has also increased. According to estimates, land in the Tekulagadam village of Hannamkonda district used to cost rupees 15 to 20 lakh per acre 6 years ago. Today, its value has shot up to rupees 1.5 crore. Narsimha Reddy is now preparing for the next crop.
मिशन काकतीय का पहला तो पानी नहीं था, 1-2 घंटा निकलता था और खेती में कुछ काम नहीं रहता था। अभी मिशन काकतीय में वो पानी बहुत है, वो पावर भी बहुत ज़्यादा आता है। अभी 24 घंटा पहला तो 20 तक आता है, अभी 30 से 35 तक बैग आता है। अभी 24 घंटे करंट भी आता है। मेरे को पानी का तकलीफ नहीं है, वो पावर का तकलीफ नहीं है। खेत का काम अच्छा चल रहा है अभी।
You will find farmers like Narsimha Reddy narrating stories of the success of Mission Kakatiya in any village. In 2014, only 9.5 lakh acres of land were cultivable. After the success of Mission Kakatiya, that figure has risen to 25.5 lakh acres. This means about 60% of land that was earlier lying barren and waste is now cultivable. The water level of the main reservoirs also rose by 8.24 TMC. This has also raised the price of the land. It has increased from rupees 15 to 20 lakh per acre to 1.5 crore.
तेलंगाना बनने के बाद कुछ ऐसी अद्भुत चीज़ें हुई जिससे हम सब लोगों को नाज है। हमारी पूरी जो तेलंगाना मूवमेंट था उसमें पानी एक बड़ा मुद्दा था और आज तेलंगाना में जो इरिगेशन प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं उसकी वजह से हर एक गांव में हर एक जगह पर जो भी तालाब हैं उसमें फुल पानी मार्च में, अप्रैल में, मई में भी रहता है। तो ये सबसे बड़ी उपलब्धि है और इसकी वजह से कृषि के क्षेत्र में भी बहुत ही बदलाव आया है। हमारा जो एरिया ऑफ कल्टीवेशन है वो बढ़ गया है, प्रोडक्शन बढ़ा है और कई गुना बढ़ा है।
It was not easy to make barren lands fertile, but Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao knew that almost 60% of his state's population is dependent on agriculture. But lack of water for irrigation was not allowing villagers to flourish economically. The situation was so bad that the approximately 70,000 reservoirs in 1956 had been reduced to 46,500 by 2015. Of these, more than half were either in a state of complete disrepair or had dried up. Despite many hurdles and complications, KCR laid the foundation of Mission Kakatiya in 2015. The aim was to give new life to about 46,000 water reservoirs in a phased manner. As part of this phased planning, around 9,000 water bodies were repaired every year. Some even had to be rebuilt. The Kaleshwaram lift irrigation project is also proving to be a boon for Mission Kakatiya.
केसीआर साहब तेलंगाना आने के बाद మిషన్ కాకతీయ ఓ అచ్చా ప్రోగ్రాం లేలియా చెరువులో ఉన్న పూడిక తీసి కట్టను మరమ్మతు చేసి తూమును రిపేర్ చేసి డ్యామేజ్న కాల్వలు రిపేర్ చేస్తే బ్రహ్మాండమైన సాగునీరు అందించే కార్యక్రమం మిషన్ కాకతీయ. ఉపాధి లేక సమైక్య రాష్ట్రంలో పొట్ట చేత పట్టుకొని వలసలు పోయిన మా వలస కార్మికులు మళ్ళీ గ్రామాలకు తిరిగి వచ్చి వ్యవసాయ రంగానికి అనుసంధానమైన కమ్మరి, కుమ్మరి, వడ్రంగి, మా నేతన్న, మా గీతన్న అందరూ కూడా ఈరోజు బ్రహ్మాండమైన జీవనం తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రంలో సాగిస్తున్నారు.
The Kakatiya dynasty ruled here between the 12th and 14th centuries. Kakatiya kings built reservoirs in villages for the purpose of irrigation. Rulers, kings and dynasties that followed understood how important these reservoirs were and had them repaired regularly. But they were soon to become victims of neglect. As soon as KCR took over as Chief Minister, he decided to give new life to this heritage from medieval times. This was to become his government's first ambitious project. It was started in 2015 and very rapidly, dry, barren lands were covered in greenery.
Desilting takes place in a year and taken up in Mission Kakatiya 1, and the same silt it is utilized by the farmers, and they increase the fertility of the and it is used as a fertilizer for their crops, fields, and they increase the productivity of the crop also. By removing the silt which is deposited from years together, capacity of the tank may be increased.
All the tanks are repaired before the arrival of the monsoon. Then they are cleaned, which means that they are desilted. Now the tanks are surveyed to assess where else the fertile silt can be removed from. "60-year-old Komaraiya is also happy that he is now able to live life on his own steam. When the reservoirs are filled with water, it is Komaraiya's job to open the gates and release water for irrigation. And when the water levels drop, he cleans the reservoirs to earn an average of rupees 10,000 a month.
దీని ఆదాయం పడి మట్టి పోకుండా చెరువు ఎండిపోయింది. ఇప్పుడు ఇది రెండుతాయి, మాకు చెరువు ఎండుతాయి, మాకు ఆదాయం దీని ఆధారం మాకు బతుకుతారు.
The reconstruction of these reservoirs has meant that about 25 lakh hectares of land has been prepared for irrigation. the production of cotton, paddy and corn went up, as did the amount of land under cultivation. These crops require a lot of water. Some of the tanks were redesigned, and the fertility of the silt removed from them created nothing short of a miracle. Cotton farmers who used this silt in their fields were able to save fertilizer costs of Rs 2,500 to 3,000 per acre. The yield of cotton is also increased by about 1,000 kilos per hectare. Animals and other living creatures are also happy that they have this water. Not only are they enjoying their time in the water, like this family of wild ducks. The animals also now have easy access to drinking water. And these two dogs are feeling a bit too hot. The potters are also now waiting for the return of their fast vanishing livelihood. After water, electricity and soil, now they want the government to help them with modern tools and loans so that they can compete with products coming out of China. One example of the success of Mission Kakatiya is an elaborate system of preserving water in the tanks, which is now visible from outside. All the tanks in the state are connected to each other, and then all the reservoirs are connected to the main rivers.
लोकल स्ट्रीम्स रहते हैं, लोकल कैचमेंट एरिया रहता है। अभी इसको जो है गोदावरी बेसिन बोलते हैं। गोदावरी बेसिन में अनंत सागर स्ट्रीम बोलकर ये लोकल स्ट्रीम रहता है। लोकल स्ट्रीम से ये जो कैचमेंट पूरा मिला के ये जो तालाब में पानी आता है। ये जितने भी तालाब है काकतिया की टाइम में क्या हुआ कि चेन लिंकिंग प्रोग्राम के हिसाब से बना हुआ है कि जैसा एलिवेशन के हिसाब से एक तालाब जब बढ़ता है यानी बारिश के हिसाब से, जब बारिश होता है मानसून में एक तालाब फिल हो जाता है अप टू बर्म लेवल। उसके बाद नीचे एक दूसरा टैंक रहता है, वो टैंक में फिल हो जाता है। उसकी सरप्लस से तीसरा, चौथा, पांचवा, ये सब पूरा चेन लिंकिंग टैंक्स बना हुआ है। ये लोकल स्ट्रीम और लोकल कैचमेंट के हिसाब से टैंक पूरा भरता है।
Changing times have brought changing fortunes to the lives of people here, who are now living life at a different pace. There has been a significant drop in the number of farmer suicides. These restored water bodies, now filled with plentiful water, have brought hope and vigor to the lives of the people here.
బాగున్నది.
ఇంత పెద్ద పెద్ద చేపలు వస్తున్నాయమ్మా?
అవును.
చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉన్నట్టున్నారు.
అవునవును వేస్తాను.
There is such an abundance of fish that this lady is unable to handle 12 kilos. The fish are also fresh and large-sized.
సంతోషంగా ఉంటాను, సంతోషంగా బతుకుతాను.
55-year-old Tuvasamakka is very happy with her earnings. With water in the ponds and other water bodies, the lives of the fishermen have also changed. Just this one fishermen's cooperative in Nagaram in Hannamkonda district has seen an increase in fish from 20 to 30 tons annually to 200 tons now. The tilapia fish, also known as wheat fish, is heavily in demand in West Bengal and Maharashtra.
Because of this Mission Kakatiya product, the tank's water holding capacity and water retention capacity increase like anything. So because of that, the people are in rural areas focusing on aquaculture, and more seedlings are stocking in the fish ponds. The income is increased like anything, 10 times. Previously, per acre they are getting around 2 to 300 kgs only. Now it is increased up to 1 ton. Majorly here in Telangana, whitefish is being cultured. The katla and rohu and mrigala and the grass carp and common carp like variety whitefish is being cultured. Some are interested in culturing of this marel also, the state fish of Telangana also.
Marel is the state fish of Telangana. It is sold for Rs 550 to 600 per kilo because of its delicious flavor and the fact that it can survive in little water as well.
దాదాపు ఒక 25 నుంచి 30 ఫ్యామిలీలు ఫెయిల్ వాళ్ళు ఇప్పుడు వచ్చిండ్రు చేపలు పట్టుకొని బతకడానికి. సిటీలో ఉన్న వాళ్ళు కూడా విలేజ్కి వచ్చి బతుకుతారు, చేపలు పట్టుకొని బతుకుతారు. రేటు కూడా 100 నుంచి 150 రూపాయలు 30 రూపాయలకు తీసుకుపోయి అమ్ముకొచ్చుకొని బతుకుతారు.
Telangana, where there are more fish in the ponds now, these water bodies have also become home to many different water birds. This beautiful bright group of cormorants is now resting in Paka Lake, having spent time hunting for fish. Just like the cormorants, many other species of birds have returned to revived water bodies across Telangana.
Mission Kakatiya is not only giving the water storage for the farmers, and it is also for the drinking purpose, for agriculture purpose, and also for some of the industries. It gives the water to the different sectors. The birds will come because of they want a very silent place, they want feed, and they want a niche. So like that they will come and they will attract these areas for especially the water bodies. So some of the very rare birds are lesser boar-headed goose, spotted billed pelicans, red-crested pochants, yellow hood green pigeons, dusky eagles, and painted strokes and open bills, and white ibis and black ibis, wooled-necked strokes. These are the main birds are coming.
The Kakatiya dynasty built reservoirs between the 12th and 14th centuries so that their people would not have to depend on the monsoons. But these water bodies fell prey to neglect. KCR's Mission Kakatiya has changed all that and has brought a dramatic change to the dry and barren landscape, filling it with green. The Kakatiya dynasty may have ended, but KCR's Mission Kakatiya honors the spirit of its rulers who created a staggering network of water bodies to provide the most basic amenity to its people. Water. And the grand success of reviving these water bodies is the ultimate tribute to the dynasty that is the inspiration for Mission Kakatiya.